Hello, everyone. This is the Crimson Cure, welcoming you to the Crimson Tower, a place where we keep a feminine foot on the neck of the gynocracy, feminism, and black male misandry. So go ahead, pull up a chair, stay a while, and listen.
Okay, we're downloading A Game's formula.
3, 2, 1.
Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I am your host, femininity coach, and author of the Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. So, got something to show you guys, as usual. I always got something nice to show you. Here we go. Pregnant man among this year's emoji finalists. A text with this emoji could cause a pregnant pause. This year's batch of emoji finalists includes a knocked up man, a disco ball, a melting smiley face, according to a report. Several gender inclusive and non-binary images, including one titled Pregnant Man, could be released for smartphone use in September. One that looks fit for the Arnold Schwarzenegger flick Jr. shows a mustached man clutching his baby bump and squinting. It comes in medium to dark skin tones, along with a similar facial, hairless emoji dubbed Pregnant Person. Other new emojis include a biting lip, heart hands, and a saluting face, according to the group. An empty nest with eggs, a crutch, and several handshake designs are included. Designs are subject to approval and revision by vendors, according to the group. So you can see the little emoji here. Let me see if I can give you a better picture of it. Let me see if I can get you a better picture. Here you go. Male pregnant emojis, dark ones, light ones, whatever. All the different races, I guess. When you can have all the different races, then that means that you're doing something wonderful. Now, some people might find this funny. Some people might find it as not meaning much. This is small potatoes. This isn't really, anything to write home about or anything to talk about. But if your eyes are wide open, then this is disturbing because it has reached cultural level, a deeper cultural level. Because we're looking at BioCult Iran. If you're new to my channel, this is BioCult Iran. I want to show you something. BioCult Iran is a trifecta, an achievement of the synergistic effect of biology, culture, and environment as they simultaneously interact to produce the energy needed for transformation, regardless of the outcome being good or bad. So a biocult iron is not just biology, culture, and environment separate and on their own. However, in order to transform a society, a person, a civilization, or what have you, you have to affect changes in all three areas. And right now, change is being affected biologically and then infiltrating culturally. So the biological attack is what I'm going to call it, is showing us a male pregnant emoji. Remember years ago, they tried to make a big old deal out of some man being pregnant, but it was a Tea Party man. So there wasn't no man. That was a woman that looked like a man. That was a woman with a womb, ovaries, fallopian tubes, and a vagina that just so happened to be looking like a dude, because before the transition could be complete, they wanted to have a child. And they knew that the only way for them to have a biological child is to birth one. So she birthed one. Then they wanted to be like, oh, it's the first pregnant man. No, it's not. No, it's not. Men cannot get pregnant. Human males do not get pregnant because they do not have the sexual organs necessary to carry a child. In order to carry a human child for the gestational period of 9 months, you will need the following: a uterus in operation, fallopian tubes, ovaries, eggs, a vaginal canal. That is what you need as a human female if you want to gestate a child for 9 months and then birth it into the world. I'm done playing these games. This is warfare, this biological war that they just assault our intelligence with this stuff. And then you got folks that think it's funny, but when me and Ken get pregnant, since when? If it looks like a dude, but it has a baby in its uterus, it is female. End of. No ifs, no ands, no buts. That's just the way it is. And you're not going to tell me, I don't care what kind of emojis you put. I don't care who you put on TV. I don't care who you tour around talk shows. I don't care what you tell me. The biology, as the Most High created it, says that only a human female is able to gestate a child in its womb and then birth it out. Men's procreation does not work that way. They have sperm that they deliver to the female, and if the sperm fertilizes an egg, it is up to her and her body to bring it forth into completion. And that is all. my perspective on the whole thing. This is an attack on top of an attack on top of an attack. You got the biology all screwed up, and you got people dumb enough to co-sign that. Then you've got the cultural infringement of a backwards biology. This is how they reinforce the backwards value system, because the value system comes from whatever transformative process was created during a biocultural period. So we've already got a backwards value system. How are they upholding it? By reinforcing backwardsness within biology, culture, and environment to uphold and maintain the backwards value system that people are operating in. We cannot allow ourselves to just deal with it. Oh, they got a pregnant man emoji. Ha ha ha, that's funny. It's not funny. Nothing funny about that. That's a straight up assault on everything that we've known about human biology, period, point blank. So you gonna tell me that everything we learned in biology class is wrong? That's what you telling me? I can imagine what they teaching kids in biology class now. I can just imagine the foolishness that they teaching kids in science classes. When it comes to biology, you just teaching them anything. Men can get pregnant and women can get pregnant. And then there are people who aren't men or women and they can be pregnant. No, they can't. No. Trying to erase the very fabric of the biology of the human being. Because you're trying to erase the human being. This is an attack not only biologically and culturally, it's a spiritual attack. Now we got to be all inclusive of everything, including things that contravene hundreds of thousands of years of human evolution and everything that we've ever learned about human reproduction. Everybody within the sound of my voice should be offended, highly offended that your very intelligence has just been attacked. It has just been insulted to the highest degree possible. Men can get pregnant. So here's my question. We just gonna continue to accept this type of assault on our intelligence and on our nature and what we know? Here's the solution to this. Study this. People, you're going to have to study. I want you to refer back to my video that I did that you can check out right here that basically that talks about in depth the concept of biocultural. If you have not, because to break it down here is too much. I've already broken it down. So I need everyone that's watching this video to go ahead and check out my other video, They Know What We Don't. And that gives them a complete breakdown of the concept of biocultural. Study that, if you will. Study that for me. Because we're not going to get out of this without understanding this. We're not going to get out of none of the trouble that we're in. We're not even going to be able to do nothing with this if we don't really understand how this works. Because biocultural actually gives birth to value systems whether those value systems are good or bad. So people, we're going to have to study. We're going to have to study. We're going to have to understand these concepts like second nature. This is going to have to be we're going to have to be quick with it. The playtime is over. We're not really in a position to muddy around and play around and kind of lollygag. We're not in position. We're in the 11th hour. That's where we are. We in the 11th hour. It ain't nothing else after this. We either gotta do something or perish. You either gotta fight or die. Sink or swim. However you want to put it. But something got to be done. Or you just go when the wagon come and just don't say nothing. But I'm not about to just not say nothing. You're not going to sit there and tell me men can be pregnant. And then we got to laugh about it with an emoji. You're not going to do that to me. You're just not going to do that to me. I'm not going to stand for it. I advise those of us who understand and got their head on straight, don't even participate with stuff like this. Don't use that emoji. It might seem petty, but as long as we engaging in it, we can't say nothing about it. That's the thing. If you engaging in it, you really can't say nothing about it. If you laughing at it, you really can't be mad at it. If you using little stuff and you know what I'm saying, like you can't engage in a system that you fight. You can't do it, even on a small, simple level. We got to be able to set better examples for ourselves and for our children and those around us. We got to be able to do that. We got to be able to take some stand somewhere. And it just is what it is. So tell me what you think about pregnant male emojis and this whole concept of our sense of humanity really being attacked. Let me know what you think in the comments. Sound off in the comment section for me. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your host of Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites. Hey guys, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. And if you've got more to say on the topic, leave a comment down below. Also, don't forget to support our sponsor who so graciously supports this channel by clicking the description box and the link for A-Game at agameherbal.com. You can go ahead and get a 10% discount off of your next purchase using the code Kendra10. This has been yet another Crimson Cure production, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.